on, guys? Hope everyone's having a awesome spring, enjoying the finally getting some warm weather. We have finally bought a new welding truck. Well, not really new welding truck, new to us welding truck. So this was bone stock when we got it. As you seen already, we did some exhaust modifications. Used to be clean, but got it all dirty already. We put the shotgun stacks on it. Obviously this is temporary. We're going to be putting a welding deck on it, and then it's going to get a hood stack. This isn't going to be a main, this is going to be a backup welding rig, so more of just a fun project because it is a short box, so not really good for it. But as you can see, we are very stock. So it is going to be getting a weight reduction kit. And then we have a bunch of other goodies. The turbo, obviously, when I bought the truck, was already stuck. Typical 6-7 issues, but nothing a new one can't fix. So we'll be getting a big, well, not a big, we're putting a 66 mil on it. Non-VGT, because won't be needing the exhaust brake or nothing anymore. It's going to be mainly race application. I got a new intake horn we'll be throwing on. So injectors, turbo. We'll be getting some race tunes put in it. And the goal is 600 horsepower. So obviously with the welder on the back and stuff, it's not going to be nothing crazy, but it should be nice and fun. Probably gonna end up getting it wrapped and painted too, and we put company stickers on it. So yeah, should be a pretty fun build. Okay, so today's project going to be weight reduction kit on the Dodge, and we are gonna do intake horn too. We're gonna be using intake horn from NP Boosted. It is pretty much push your intake, just without the push your intake pricing. So it's the twin intake style. You got comes with 2 ports for nitrous or boost gauge, I guess. They got the same thing, got the dented line for your injector line, so it still works. Nice little TIG welded kit. Comes with gasket, bracket, extra, you need that short bolt. I think it's for this one. And then the weight reduction kit is, that's the one we got. Nice aluminum plates. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the EGR cooler pulled off. I got my intake off too, so I had more room. That bolt and that bolt are extremely ignorant to do, so hopefully you have some patience when you do it. The rest of it's pretty straightforward to mount off. This part's nice. I did the last delete I did was on 2011. And they got some stupid little push lock fitting there that just seals with an O-ring and is absolutely terrible. Versus this is an 08, so it actually just, you throw a hose clamp on there like a normal thing. But yeah, that's that. Still have to pull the intake horn off, but it's the engine cover, your crossover, EGR cooler. Bracket. There's your little EGR valve. Okay. Okay, so we got our blocker plates on and tightened. So the bracket comes through your dipstick. I think that's where it goes. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be for this one on that bolt hole, but then the dipstick doesn't reach, so not 100% sure. I'm going to assume that's where it goes. But I just wanted to point out, so for this coolant line, they supplied this one. It goes on like this. What I like to do, I just chop, or instead of pulling this plug out and having it down like so, I just chop that piece of the hose off. Like right here. Put it on there. Do whatever you want. That's just the way I do it, but because then it leaves this nice little bung here instead of that kind of weird threaded thing. So, either way works, but okay, that's what the hose looks like when it's on there. When it's trimmed. That should be it for that part. I'll throw intake back on and then we'll go change the horn out. Okay, intake's back on, everything's done. Just wanted to point out that bracket is for holding your CCV or your blow-by, crankcase vent or blow-by tube. That's what the other little ear on there was for. This one just doesn't get replaced, I guess. There is nothing for that, but it's just for this little line anyways, and it's got a bracket here, so should be good. Okay, intake horn is off. Not terrible. I thought it'd be a lot dirtier than it is, but I mean, it's still pretty gross, but that's what that looks like. And this will be the new one. Already got the map sensor switched over. This is and yeah, the kit comes with a new gasket and the new oil line bracket. So I'll throw it on there and show you guys. It literally just saved my entire engine. I don't know if you guys know or not, with these 6.7s, they got famous for that center bolt breaking off and falling into your engine and causing havoc. I just tapped mine with the screwdriver and I just about dropped it in there. It broke right off. Like, didn't push on it at all, just kind of pried on it a bit. Was able to fish it out, luckily. But yeah, kind of like the killer dowel pin on the 12 valves. They got these stupid little bolts there, so something to look forward to or look at while you guys are working on yours. That weight reduction kit also does come with this. Next to the aluminum plate. That would go on top of your stock intake horn if you were going to reuse it. Obviously I ended up changing mine, but so it does come with that. That's where that would go. And did end up pulling this out of the intake too. I don't know if you guys know about that. That's in your 6.7 Cummins intake. Just turbo silencer. Same thing as those silencer rings in the 2nd gen. Take them out, get a little more whistle. But that's the new intake horn. It's in there nicely, and that's the oil bracket it comes with, or dipstick tube bracket. Just goes onto your crankcase cover. Looks pretty nice and clean. On each side, and then yeah, so we just gotta fill it up with coolant again now, and then test for leaks. Always remember to pull this out when you're filling it. Airlock can overheat your motor and cook your heads. Okay, we got the rad filled up. Vent is out. If you guys just squeeze this upper rad hose, you can kind of purge the air out of it. Okay, so once you do that, you know there's no more air in it. You can throw your little plug back in. And then, yeah, I'm gonna dump the rest of that in, clean up, and then we'll check for leaks. should be turbo, injectors, and then we got new wheels and tires coming for it too. It'd be good.